However, me being a loctician in Chicago is also kind of relevant right now. So like, I know I said initially that I wasn't gonna come because of the passing that I had today in my family. So I'm gonna say in my family at this voice, you know. Right. So the reason I came though is crazy. So I mean, I don't know if I ever told the backstory or whatever like that, but at this point we have seen the tattoo that's visibly shown on my chest and stuff. So this is that's Luther, and he's the reason that I am a successful loctician today. So people be saying like, you don't owe people nothing, you actually do be owing people stuff in life. Like that's the whole thing. Like when people stick their neck out on the line for you and give you things with a possibility of getting nothing in return, you definitely do owe something to those people. Even if it's gonna be me carrying on your name forever in remembrance, me doing what I can do for your family. And so, and today his little brother passed away. And with that being said, the reason I showed up is because before Luther passed away, my best friend had a passing, her brother passed away. And I was like distraught because I'm like, I need to be there for my best friend. I'm like all over the place because I'm like feeling her emotions, like, you know, like empathizing with her emotions. And he basically told me like, you have to learn in life how to work through grief. And that's something that just, and then it was crazy because I literally had to learn that 2 months later when he passed away. Like you have to maneuver through grief. So it's like I'm literally like when I got the phone call, I'm in the middle of doing hair. Right. So it's like I gotta finish this client. I gotta keep moving. It's like I'm not saying don't take your time and sit down and grieve, but it's like life. Like I also believe in like pausing because it's your life. Right. But like don't sit still too long. You know, because, you know, you can't, you know, just like you got to sit in it for a minute to feel the emotions, but you also got to keep moving. So I'm like, I'm keep moving today. So I'm like, I'm going to get up, even though clearly I'm all over the place. I think I mixed my exit like 45 times and I was using GPS. Normally I don't even need to use GPS. And yeah, I don't know. I probably got into like a whole lot of car accidents. Speaking about car accidents though, I haven't got into any recently.
That's a blessing.
Ain't no wood around here. I'm gonna knock on some wood before I leave up out of here. But Yale got in the car with my client the other day. I don't know if my client be watching this, but it doesn't matter. He said that she was like, I don't be letting people drive my car. I don't like the way people drive. And then he was like, she proceeded to drive and almost got into 3 car accidents. He said she even busted you in front of somebody's car and was like, my bad, bitch. I was like, nah, man. Right. You know, I do want people to know that sometimes it's not you being a good driver while you're not getting accidents. It's just that other people don't want to hit your car. Right. Now, I feel like that's why I was an accident, because people wanted to hit my car. Like, that's what happened. Because I don't know, that was after. So, yeah, that wasn't even, you don't even know what happened to me with Allstate. No, I'm minding my business. When I tell you I was minding my business, I sat there, I get a call, stuff like that, random number, so I pick up the phone. And so they like, hey, this is Allstate insurance you had, got a quote with us last year, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I got Liberty Mutual. My car insurance is high as hell because, okay, whatever, 17 car accidents, who knows what's going on at this point. Liberty Mutual, they want to work with me. So I work with anybody that wants to work with me, so thank you. So the lady like, well, I can give you a quote because we have some real low rates right now, this, that, and the other. Okay, whatever. So she's like, I have your information right now so I can just look it up. I'm like, okay, go ahead, look it up. You know, maybe it could be lower. Don't feel like it's gonna be lower, but whatever. She's like, oh, can't give you a quote right now. Okay, I can figure out you can't give me a quote, but I'm not gonna ask you because I'm thinking the conversation will end there. It didn't. She's like, whoa, it looks like you had a whole lot of car accidents in 2021 and 2022, and it seemed like you had several different cars. Ma'am, are you okay? Right. She said, I'm like, what happened? What do you mean what happened? If I would know what happened, I wouldn't have gotten a car accident. I literally hung up the phone because I felt like I was going to get to I felt like I was going to curse her out, and it was like, you called me. Right, what the fuck? Is this a part of your job? Like, I know that's not on the script. When you was reading that piece of paper, it did not say, ask me why I got into those previous car accidents. So I'm like, but I have become a more cautious driver. I do try to look around, even though it be like a lot on my man. A lot of times, that's the reason that that's honestly the reason probably I got a car accident. Because it be like a lot on your man when you be driving, you know, you just zone out. You be like, well,
especially when you go in the same place every day, you kind of like be on autopilot.
You know, something happen, life happens. Yeah. I do also want to say this though, back to the beginning. Chicago is an unreal place. I don't know about any other city in the United States. I do not know because I ain't been there. But I don't know. Are people like passing like this? Like, is this what's going on? Like, are people being murdered and killed like that? Like, how is life really working out here?
I believe so. Because I be paying attention to other states and cities, and it seems like they all having the same issues we having. Like,
how do you maneuver through that, though? Like, it's like unreal. Like, people just like, what, you just become numb?
Yeah, and I feel like the people that can maneuver through it, that's why, you know, the culture is so revered. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a hard ass life to live. To like every day you walk out your door, you risking death. And it's a lot of people that's living like that. And they living like that and not even realizing they living like that. It's just come natural to them because they've been living like that all their life. So it's a whole different world when it comes to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, and it's like, but it's like, I don't know, because it's like, it's one thing when it be like street stuff, and I feel like at one point it was just like about the streets. Like, if you was involved in the streets, you know what comes with the streets. But it's like, now at this point in Chicago, it ain't even about you being involved with the streets. It's just about you being present in time. Like,
you could just have a little clout, and like, somebody gonna hate you. And that's crazy to me.
It is, like, when your parents say life get hard, I don't know. They didn't explain.
Right.
Like this part, but also like I don't know if my mom had parents, our generation of parents that didn't really explain much to their kids. So like I don't know if my mom had anybody that ever passed away of gun violence. Like you know, she would have never really expressed that. You know,
I truly feel like, and I know they was going through in the 80s and 90s. I know it was a lot going on, but I feel like our generation sees way more of that than they did. Like, they was at least still fist fighting and bats and knives and shit. Like, with us, like,
it's straight for
even though most of us was kind of like damn near grown when this like new drill wave and shit came in 2012 or 2010. Like, I was 20 years old in 2010. So I was like grown basically. But even before that, like, it was a lot of gunplay. It was a lot more gunplay. Like, niggas had got out of that we gonna fight shit. Like, we was still fighting. But after we graduated high school, I just seen a new wave of people who was just infatuated with murder. And it's like, that's what everybody infatuated with. Even if you're not in the streets, they infatuated with the music, with the imagery, everything. It's like the whole world infatuated with murder. It's like, and I think that's what the difference is now between the generations. Like,
yeah, because it's like, this is not like, I was just, I think I said and just was like, dang, like that's unreal. Like, I don't know. Maybe because like I think about death, but I don't think about death. And sometimes we still have the mindset, even though we see it so often, that it can't be us. It won't be close to us. It won't encounter us. It won't touch us. And then it do. And you just be like, hey.
Yeah.
It's like, that's
and people be dying, like where we from, people be dying in the most traumatizing ways too. Like, it'd be like, if you go to other places, like, I guess that's like outside of the hood or whatever, like, if they friends die, it'd be like different than when our friends die. Like, you would talk to a 17-year-old in a white suburb or affluent suburb versus one in the hood, and maybe they both lost a friend, but this one probably lost a friend to like drowning, car accident, something like that, cancer. You know what I'm saying? We done lost, by 17, we done lost 4 or 5 friends, like, to gun violence.
And it's like, when I was in my younger years, I didn't experience it. I didn't experience it until I got older. Now it becomes one thing. It's becoming more like prevalent in my day-to-day life. That's also another thing that I said, this is random, reading more, because you be realizing that when you, like now, like I just be on social media and stuff like that. Like, I read often, but not as much as I used to. And then I realize I don't have as many descriptive words, like no more. Like, like I'm sounding a little illiterate sometimes. Like, that's why I'm like, dang, I don't know what words to put there, because I don't know no words. That's why I don't know the words to put there. Right. So, like, you also need to stay on top of Hooked on Phonics. Like, that's the thing. Bring that right on back. But like, the Hooked on Phonics part. But it's like, when it comes to, like, losing a person to gun violence, like being murdered, is totally different than you know, a car accident, a terminal illness. Like it's
traumatizing.
So different because it's like, at least I know what happened.
Yeah.
Like to even think that, like when Luther passed away, I could not even process that someone would want to kill someone that I love so much. That didn't make sense to me. So it never makes sense. And like today, that's why I'm like frustrated, sitting there like, how did this happen? Like, why would you want to do that? Like, what is going through your mind to make you want to do that to someone? Like, you don't think of like the bigger picture. It's almost like everybody just so cold that maybe you just thinking about yourself. Like, you're not thinking about like, you know, what if this was your brother, or what if this was your best friend, or what if, you know, like what's going on that, you know, it can't be, you know, because I'm not, you know, sure what be happening in all these situations, but it's like even sometimes like it'd be like small disagreements, or even some situations it'd be breakups and stuff like that, and it'd be like, why did it have to go this far?
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't this person continue life?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like, you know, and I always believed in like, you know, God was in control, or, you know, like the universe is in control of this and other, but I don't know. I feel like y'all rifting the timeline a little bit, like y'all just doing whatever y'all want to do. Like, I understand that all these things have to exist. Murderers, you know, stuff like that. I understand, like, people have to live, people have to pass and all this. But it's like something going on.
It feel like
that goes against the grain here.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like it's something that's ripping the fabric of the universe. Like, like it's like the natural order of things.
It's out of order.
It's been shifted. Like, it's like the infatuation with murder is crazy. Like, dude, I don't think people realize how finite murder is, how finite death is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get another chance, and you most of the times don't get a chance to redeem yourself after you've taken a life either. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think people understand that. It's like the people who do understand that, they glorify the shit. They glorify going to jail for 20, 30 years. They glorify taking these lives. I just will never get it. I know a lot of killers. I know a lot of guys that beat murders. I know a lot of guys that's currently in jail for murder. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of guys who died right after they did a murder. So it's like, to witness that shit, it's traumatizing in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if I lost a friend to a car accident, yeah, that would hurt. But like, knowing you lost a friend that got shot 9 times before he saw his son grow up is madness. To know you got a friend that got shot 20 times, like, as a teenager,
like,
that's traumatizing as hell. Like,
yeah, it's like, what is going on? Like, and it's like, I don't know. And then it's like, everybody just be like, you see some people like post after post after post, and it's like they just cold to it. Like, it ain't even like, oh, we know this how it go. And it's
they
like,
numb to it.
Like, I don't, I'm not.
I don't think
it make you scared to go outside. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's even like weird. Like, it's even touching like I know it's something going on, because even growing up, I do not remember having like school teachers pass away and stuff like that. Or and it's like touching that. Yeah, we touching that. Like, it's like touching areas that was like untouched. So now it's like, what's going on?
And then it'd be like, the people that be down too, it'd be like, they don't even be all the way in the streets. It'd be like, motherfucker might have some affiliation or some kind of, you know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit. It's like they killing athletes, they killing women, they killing niggas who throw parties. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like something going on.
Security guards, shit like that. Like, man, that shit crazy.
Yeah, it's like, that's
why I don't even say nothing to these young niggas. If I see they ass in the gas station, I say what up to their little ass. I don't want no issues.
Yeah, and it's almost like you don't even have to be wanting the issue for it to be an issue.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, they'll just get on that with you. Like,
but I also think drugs got a lot to do with it.
I think
like
drugs
that.
is a major, like, what you call that? Pushing force, like whatever they call it, like that's a major thing that pushes people to do this shit too. Like, I don't think that human beings are just so, I haven't lost hope in human beings. You know, So I don't think human beings are just this cold. I think it's something that's really desensitizing us. You know what I'm saying? And I think drugs play a major role in that desensitization, honestly. Especially with these young niggas because they glorify being drug addicts.
Yeah, and it's like, and then it's like, I don't even think they realize what they're doing because I feel like, you know, once again, drugs desensitize you. So then it's like, you don't even have the time to sit and think about what you did till after you did it. Like until you like come down off of that high when you sitting in jail or you sitting in police custody, and then you have to think about now they telling you what you did because you don't even know what you did.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. Like, you don't even remember this shit. You don't.
And I know a couple situations of people not even knowing what they did, and it's like,
but not remembering what they did, like.
Yeah,